Hey guys, welcome to Everyday Fitness, where I help you get in shape to enjoy your life and your hobbies to the fullest. Simply put, you are the limit to your activities. Your body has a wall, has a red line that it limits what you can do. So let's hike further, let's swim further, let's play outside with our kids longer. That's what all of this is about. So this week, I'm going to be continuing the part 2 of our essential breakdown of the supplements that we should be taking anyway, and of course we'll continue your 200-day workout. Week 9. This week I am going to add one exercise to the core program. We're keeping our cardio blocks the same, running at 7.5 minutes. We are doing core exercises every single day. Before we continue though, I want to remind you, before you start any diet, nutrition, or exercise program, always consult with your healthcare provider first. Get your phone ready to screenshot these workouts. I put out the workout plan Monday through Sunday. I write out exactly what you need to be doing. Get ready to screenshot this now. There's nothing you need a gym to do. You can do all these at home. You do need a place to do pull-ups, a nice cushy spot to do some sit-ups or some crunches. A lot of these core exercises you're laying down, so have a good mat. Fatigue mat helps, or a yoga mat. An exercise mat's probably the best. Last week, I talked about adding supplements to your diet, but I also talked about you need to be getting your nutrients through your intake. You don't need to be relying on taking supplements to get your protein or your vitamins. Eat first, supplement second. I'm going to echo that again this week. The main topic for this week is branched chain amino acids. I'll get into what that is here in a little bit, but you should be getting that from your food. Your body doesn't make your BCAAs, you have to ingest that. That's what's called an essential amino acid because you have to eat it. What we'll do, I'll go ahead and slide the camera back here now. I'll show you this week's new exercise. When we come back, we'll break into the actual supplements themselves. Our new workout this week, I call them climbing push-ups. There's another name for them, but I call them climbing push-ups. We'll be doing a push-up and then climbing up. If you don't have a bench, you probably have a couch. You could use that, a staircase, a chair that doesn't slide. We're basically doing a push-up, climbing up, right hand, climbing up left hand. You know I like to do things symmetrical. So if we're doing an exercise, we're rotating, so we're going to do an even amount. So pushing up, climbing with our right hand the first time, climbing with our left hand the second time. So it should look something like this. You guys know I like to start from the ground with my push-ups. Push up, climb. Push up, climb. Push up, climb. Pretty simple. Good tricep workout. You get a really good core workout holding yourself out like that. All right, so I hope that helped. We'll be adding that to this week's plan. I'll put those in maybe every other day this week. But of course, you screenshot that already, so you know where that's at. Supplements. Branched chain amino acids are so important. So easy to explain. I can basically put this whole video into one sentence. BCAA, branched chain amino acids, that's your leucine, isoleucine, and valine, have been shown to build muscle, decrease muscle fatigue, and alleviate muscle soreness. The end. That's basically this whole video summed up into one. Branched chain amino acids are so important. That's basically your pre, your intra-workout, and your post-workout should contain those things regardless. You could be eating those for breakfast, for dinner. It's something that's very, very important. Last week's video, I talked about having the materials on hand for your remodeling process, right? You want to work out now, recover fast, work out again tomorrow, right? That's the goal. Delay fatigue during prolonged exercise, improve your aerobic and anaerobic performance, fortify the immune system, right? You get sick, you can't work, you shouldn't work out, so that helps you get back on track or stay on track. Promote muscle protein synthesis. So we're going to take those branched chain amino acids and show how they apply to pre-workout, intra-workout, and post-workout. There are two types of pre-workout: caffeinated or stimulant, and stimulant-free. I think it's very important to have both. I often work out first thing in the morning, definitely taking a caffeine if I'm waking up early to work out. Sometimes I don't, and I work out on my lunch or in the afternoon. I'm not taking caffeine late at night or late in the afternoon, so I'll take a non-caffeinated or a stimulant-free. The best version I found of that is this Dr. Jekyll. Has a lot of the things I find very important in a pre-workout, minus the stimulants. I'll take this in the afternoon. I'll take this. This is from Muscle Tech NeuroCore. I love this, especially for the price. This stuff is so good. It's got a limited amount of caffeine. I try to stay with something that has around 160 or less. You can get stuff that has way more caffeine. Of course, you can get some that has no caffeine. It also has the citrulline that I like, which is a vasodilator, kind of like the nitric oxide or the L-arginine folks used to take back in the day. Causes your blood veins to get bigger. As your heart rate increases, more blood going through your blood veins, and your blood veins get bigger. Your blood veins get bigger, more blood can go to your muscles. Why is that important? Well, you need blood. It's what causes you to move, keeps you alive. But blood is also, it carries the nutrients to your muscles. Think about this. Your blood veins are like a road or a highway. If you're driving down the road and you have all these service vehicles, all these important vehicles that need to get to a destination, do you want them traveling on a small road or a big road? The wider, the bigger the road is, the faster the traffic can move, the more cars, the more nutrients get to your muscles. Your blood veins are bigger, more nutrients get to your muscles. Pretty simple. That's why I like these vasodilators and pre-workouts. Side effect of that is you get a lot of energy. Intra-workout. Why are intra-workouts important? Why are you working out? Let's say, especially if it's an hour workout, you've depleted your reserve of amino acids in your blood veins, in your stomach. All that's been sucked away to start repairing your muscles. We talked about last week how you want to have those supplies on hand, right? Well, taking a branched chain amino acid while you're working out, constantly sipping that, I will mix some carbs into it. It helps keep my body and my blood sugar at the right level while I'm working out. You can even mix it with a fork or a spoon. Most of your amino acids, you can't do that. Of course, this one has leucine, isoleucine, and valine, the three that we had talked about. Fantastic one to take. I also combine that with this collagen peptide, allergen friendly. I talked about this in one of my other videos. This one is hydrolyzed bovine collagen peptide. It is pretty flavorless and gives me another very clean source of protein while I'm working out. Now, the workout's done. The last weight has hit the floor. Me, the moment the last weight is done, I start my post-workout. Or even if you're trying to diet down, you want to have a productive workout. You don't want to put a strain on your system and have your body going into a catabolic mode, which means it's eating itself. Your muscles are great fuel for your body to repair itself. It'll start eating away from other parts of your body to repair the parts that you destroyed today during your workout. So having these supplements constantly in your system make a really big difference. And the one I want to highlight that I'm taking now post-workout is a carb and a creatine, which is this Muscle Tech Cell Tech Hyper Build. These names are ridiculous, but really good. For the price, there's a lot of value in this. It's got the two forms of creatine I like, creatine monohydrate, 4 grams, and 1 gram of creatine HCl. So you're totaling 5 grams of creatine like you should post-workout. What is creatine? Hundreds, I don't know how many, but I'd like to know. Studies have been done on creatine, its effectiveness. What is it? Is it worth its claims? Is it harmful? Is it good? Is it bad? I think it became popular about 20 years ago in mainstream, and it really hasn't lost its popularity at all. So I kind of highlighted the two main things that creatine does for you. Well, lessen your fatigue, right? You don't want to get tired. It increases your adenosine triphosphate. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Your ATP. ATP is your body's energy currency. I love that phrase. And that's what creatine will help you increase and keep constantly going through your body. Second thing, it's a muscle hydrator. It's not drastic, but it definitely has, you can feel it for sure. It's a cell volumizing, right? It causes your muscles to hydrate themselves. Your muscle cells are this big. As an example, you take creatine, they draw moisture and water from your body, and they get this big. So if all of your cells in your body got that big, it just looks like you just got a massive pump. It's very important, keep in mind while you're doing that, to drink tons of water. Always have water on hand because you want to be able to give your body the water it needs. It's going to take the water from your body. You're going to have that effect, but you don't want it taking it from your very important organs that need to also stay hydrated. So constantly drink water. Regardless whether you're taking creatine or not, you need to be drinking water while you're working out. With your cells open, with your body bringing in more water to meet what creatine does to your body, it also can help absorb these other nutrients that you're taking throughout the day and throughout your workout. Remember I talked about supplements going to your muscles on a super highway rather than a one-way street. What if they had all of this giant, wonderful, government-made road going straight to your muscles, and they had one tiny little gate that was opening up the door for your supplements to go in? It's gonna get bogged down. I don't care how big the road is. If the entrance to your muscles is tiny, you're not gonna get a whole bunch in. If you expand the size of your cells in your muscle, then your nutrients can get in there faster. A very interesting thing about creatine is athletes of all types can and should take it. Strength, endurance, whatever, male, female. But importantly, creatine is not created by your body. It has to be ingested. And it comes from animal sources. So, if you're not eating meat, eggs, fish, whatever, you are not getting the creatine that your body probably needs. So your vegans and vegetarians, although their diet's phenomenal, they're not really going to be getting the creatine that they need. So do your own research on that. If that's your lifestyle and diet, you're probably not getting the creatine that your body needs to properly build itself back up. That's pretty much it, guys. I want to remind you, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and of course I'm on YouTube. The best way to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos is to subscribe. Subscription is free. There's a link right here, somewhere-ish, to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna put this whole series, week 1 through 9 is out now. I'll put those right here. Click back and watch some of the previous videos. Coming up soon, I'm gonna try some of these tiny little bands. My wife got some of these. I've never used them. I see a lot of folks getting some pretty interesting results from them, so I'm gonna try some of these. If I like them, I'll talk to you guys about them. You guys are awesome. Keep it up.